Howdy, y'all. It's Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. I hope that you enjoy the awesome footage that I got from Halo Infinite. Some of it from the new maps as well, or the new map. Some of the gameplay is myself, and some of it is actually my daughter playing, so good luck figuring out who's who. Anyway, this is interesting. Halo Infinite is in a fascinating spot, and I wanted to give some further thoughts to it. Halo is near and dear to my heart because I really started playing Halo with Halo 3. I did play, I think, some of Halo 2, but not consistently. And then Halo 3 really took off and just went nuts with that one in Reach and then ODST. But Halo Infinite is in a very different spot. Like, if we had gotten this game where it's at right now, when it first came out, I think we would all be losing our minds. Because I think we would find ourselves in this amazing, amazing thing. Just like, there's so much customization, there's so many suits and armors and things to do, and fun things to go experience, and new maps and remakes of old maps. And the reality is now, this is what, 2 years down the road? Is that what it's been? That's crazy if it is. So crazy. It's literally a reimagined concept from the ground up in a way. It almost feels like we're watching Battlefront 2 happen again, where they had to almost like rebuild what they did because they needed to change how people interacted, because it wasn't exactly right. It wasn't exactly ready to go. And, they didn't have loot boxes, but they've definitely had some weird hiccups where everything slowed down to a crawl at the very beginning. And, Battlefront 2 slowed down to a crawl when it first came out because they had to like rip out the spine of it with the loot boxes and take some major changes, which is so sad because that game could have been so much more, and it was fun, but man, they took too long. And now Halo Infinite has the same thing where what we've got, if we had that day one, man, amazing. Like, same with Battlefront 2. But it took so long for it to get there that by the time we finally got it, it was too little too late. And now, when we kind of understood now the truth of the matter, that we're not getting seasons anymore, they're actually going to start doing something rather interesting. They're going to start just having these operations every 4 weeks or so. Well, that's a problem, right? These operations have some serious just ramifications for all of us, for gameplay and whatnot. That without the seasons were these bigger, like, okay, here's some due dates for them to get stuff done, and now those due dates are gone. They don't necessarily exist. They go, okay, we just have to create a few more free items, add one of the new maps that was designed in Forge by either us or someone making them, and that's it, right? We were promised campaign stuff back in the day, and then that went away. Then we had some small things with some of these seasons with videos and some extra little clips of AI taking over some of the suits and or the Spartans, and that's gone away. And we've basically lost everything in that. Like, it's down to here, we're just going to give you some shiny things and we're going to move on with life. That's what's so frustrating, because it's like the things that we got for this operation, really cool. The Mark IV suit, right? It was like supposed to be a season. You can tell because of the Mark IV suit. And it's awesome. I love that, seeing that from like Halo Wars and stuff. It's cool. But this should have been something a while back. They tried to speed up their season release, and they did for a little bit, and then it slowed back down, and we just kind of got this slow, awkward trickle of information and stuff going on, and it just, wow, I don't know. What's funny is I enjoy the game so much when I play it as though it's just brand new, right? Just picking it up and playing this new map with the cloaking device area in the middle. And I don't even like Capture the Flag, and yet this map is like perfect for it. It's so much fun. It's a good map. Very good map design. Like it a lot, and it has the old power-ups from the older Halo games for cloaking and overshield on the map in behind an area you can't get to. But that's what's crazy. It's like there's so many good things here, but not good overall because it's just too slow. Running out of, energy and desire to play it for everybody, I think, over time. And, that's the other thing. These operations, their 20 tier passes with still little junky levels where you get an XP boost and that's it. And now they're not even giving back. That's another thing. That's a good point here too. They're not giving us coins, I don't think, anymore, if memory serves in there. I can't remember for sure. I don't think I saw any coins. So now we are basically, they used to be able to, if you bought the battle pass for each season, you could get back your money to buy the next battle pass after the first one. It was like the second one they started doing that, because that took like 6 months to get the second one. It's really insane. So then they're taking away those coins. There's the scheme right there, right? So, and adding this whole thing of, hey, if you pay 500 or whatever it is, you can get the extra bonus item that nobody else can. Well, that creates an interesting problem of now what, right? Now what? That's what we're working towards, and often the item's not that good. It's pretty terrible usually. It's just some extra weapon or armor coating that's not that great or very special. It's not a shiny one or one with a really specific theme to it. What is Halo at right now? It's in a state of, if I were a guessing man, which I am right now, they're just ramping up for a different Halo game because this didn't come out and do what they were hoping. But that's because their model, if they had actually had stuff ready to go when it was released, people would still be playing it today, hardcore. But unfortunately, what they did is a thing that AAA games have been doing for quite a few years now, and releasing an incomplete game and saying we'll fix it as we go. And unfortunately, that's not the case right now. They released an unfinished game, and it's a game that's just where it's at now. It's better. It's so much better. So much more customization and whatnot. It's funny that they unlocked all the core stuff for the most part. Like now we've got shoulder pads that just got unlocked, and we've got helmets, shoulder pads. What others cross core? Is it knee pads? I can't remember if the knee pads are or not. But anyway, armor coatings and stuff. So they've been slowly rolling that out, and everybody was like, oh, that should have just been there. Honestly, I kind of liked when it wasn't. And I know that sounds really weird, but I was okay with the idea of each armor core has specific things for it to an extent, and like some crossovers would have been fun, make the recon helmet able to be equipped all over just for a fun bonus item or something like that, but not just everything. Because some of the stuff, like even the shoulder pads, obviously it's your choice, like what you want to put on anything. Totally get it. But some of them, you can tell they're not designed to look like they're for this suit. And I guess cool that the option's there now, but the World War I Spartan suit does not match with most things. Like, it's just kind of pointless that they even added these things, because if somebody's putting them on there, apparently they are not able to really look at and evaluate artistic value of something, because it just, except for the things that are mostly made for it. Let me know if there's comments down in the below. Like, let me know down in the comments below, like if there's a piece that you go, actually this shoulder pad's amazing over here, and here's why. Okay, I'd love to hear it. So I'm just not a huge fan of just the idea of here's customization and some of these don't work. Like sometimes the helmets, you can tell they're designed for a different Spartan suit because their size doesn't match up with the different Spartan suit. Like they're smaller because they're made for a smaller Spartan suit. It's more streamlined suit than the others, or it's a big heavier helmet that you could wear with a smaller suit, but it looks derpy because you're just, that helmet is massive and then your body looks tiny. It just looks weird. And it's like, these aren't actually helpful things, but also some of the helmets that we're getting to are just derpy anyway. So it's funny. I never thought I'd be like, yeah, more customization is bad. Well, in this case, it kind of is, because it's just not good customization. And it's just sad because we did get a good map. It is a cool armor core. We have all these coatings, and also they added like one of my favorite things in for this little operation of just our things we bought at the very beginning, these armor kits from the HCS events. They're giving to us now that where we can equip them onto our Spartans and customize them. And that was a feature that should have been in there at the very beginning, because they started doing it with the other HCS stuff, where it's just like, this isn't actually an armor kit, it's just a coating now, so you can use it however you want. And so much better, because then we get to make the Spartan we want. See, like, more customization. That's the stuff they should have customized and allowed us to have a long time ago. And now I can implement that color scheme also on all of my armors. And so all of a sudden I've got I can't remember, Cloud 9, so it's the black and blue. Whew, looks good, the original one. And just real slick, real shiny, looks good. And man, you can put that on a lot of suits and it looks really good. So there's things in here that have worked really well, and it's some awesome stuff. It's just too slow. They just took too long. And unfortunately, I think Halo Infinite as a game and a concept is probably gone and done. It's not where it needs to be, or it's where it should have been 2 years ago. Remember when we used to get like actual Halo games that were basically complete at the beginning, and then when they added stuff in, it was because they just wanted to add extra things, but the game itself was already in a great spot? Yeah, me too. I miss those. And now here we are. Well, what do you think about Halo Infinite? Is it in a good spot, or do you disagree and with that, or do you say no, it is bad, like it's terrible? Or are you somewhere in the middle? And I could totally understand if you are, because I do enjoy playing it. And that's the thing, like, it is fun to play now, but unfortunately I think it's lost its luster because it took too long. I've been Cody from the Keepers Nerddom. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you just enjoy some of the video footage from the game itself. Take care, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Let's be the best little slayer we can be! That's one reliable weapon. Left him in tatters. Power weapons en route. Power weapons on the field. Energy sword inbound. Thrusters obtained.
Eyes up!
Double kill.
Power weapons on the field. Ultimate tatters.
Kill. Halfway to victory.
Down there! Enemy sniper cost us a teammate!
Shields are down!
Enemy has an S7 sniper!
Beautiful shot. Power weapons inbound.
Watch that shot!
Victory.
They're under us. Enemy Spartan has active camo.
minutes remaining.
Another one down.
Victory! Spectacular!